Why is this thing not hooked up to my chat? There we go. All right. So starting out, it's Saturday again. I was going to join in that aerobic workout from Quick trainer Dandi Does It. Let me turn down my music so I can hear myself think here. My computer automatically filters it out so you don't, so I don't have to worry about copyright. But today's going to be rough. This last week, I had a tender that had to get out, and I was working 12-hour days to get it out, which felt a lot more than a typical 12-hour day. Very stressful. My brain was hurting, and I would finish up the work day, go home, have a quick bite to eat, and then every day this week I went out, like from Monday to Friday, did a 2-hour workout, and I didn't have easy workouts either. So Wednesday was squats. Thursday, well, let's see. Tuesday was back. Wednesday was squats. Thursday was chest. Friday was deadlifts. Mike Woods, how's it going? I'm tired. I finished a big project I was working on, and I ended up going out and not getting home till 7 o'clock in the morning. So it's not my typical activity. Went to bed at 7. I was up at 10. Last night I did deadlifts. Then I came home, I stretched for an hour, and then I went out and I did some dancing. So my Instagram, yeah, I don't think I've posted anything on Instagram in a while. I think the last thing I posted was rock climbing, but I actually haven't done very much in the last couple of weeks. I've been working hard and lifting heavy weights. So up until last night, I hadn't done anything exciting. But last night I was celebrating a bit. But I'm feeling it today. And so right now, Dandi Does It is not online, but I need to warm up. A lot of stuff aches on me right now. So yeah, like my legs were cramping up on me last night. Everything's stiff, and if I'm gonna be jumping around, I should probably do some squats. Yeah, I'm fully healed. It's and like with my neck, there's still some discomfort sometimes, but it's not really holding me back right now, and it's not pain. Maybe there's weakness there, but so I just got some dumbbells. Warm up just cause. How are you doing this fine Saturday morning? I don't have my fans on. I should turn those on. So I just want to warm my body up a little bit. I was doing 120-pound dumbbell lat pullovers last night after my deadlifts, and I didn't bring my belt, so I stopped after 405 pounds for deadlifts last night. Oh. I've been, the last year I started to use my belt, which I've never used before, And now, if I don't have my belt, I just won't push myself as hard. All right, so let's get these fans going before I cook. And I should keep Twitch open. She's not on yet. Okay. I believe she's supposed to start at 2:30 p.m. my time, but she hasn't been starting till like quarter after. But it's all good. Really, today is just going to be getting in, getting out. Today is really my off day. It's been I can't remember my last break day. You know, I've just been managing my recovery. So as soon as something like I've been working out just hard enough so that as soon as I'm able to, I just like working everything so that once I'm finally looking for something to do, the thing that I previously tore down has recovered and I'm all ready to go again. Oh. But the dancing got me a little sore last night. The stretching, I might have overstretched. I've got several new games. I just haven't been playing them. The only game I played recently was Don't Starve. I streamed a couple bits of it, but I'm at the point where I've got my super base and there's very little left to do in the game. And I can't stream Don't Starve together well because it starts getting laggy and then the game becomes unplayable. But I was looking up I actually bought a game this week that just came out. It looked really good. I think it might have been, what was the name of it? I can't remember, but I watched a Twitch player play it first for about like half an hour before I just, oh, Dandi's online. Let's see if I can find what that game was called. Scroll all the way down. What was it called? It was called Crystal Project. It's a very customizable RPG with a very user-friendly menus. Here, look. So Dandi is starting in 1 minute. Also, so you're familiar with the game then. Oh man, my body is not moving fluidly today. This is going to be my only exercise for the day. Oh, I should copy and paste the link. And now I have it on speed dial, essentially. Yeah, I watched, I went on Twitch and there was only one person streaming the game. But I watched it and I was sold. I think that's the next game I'll want to play. Something that you can be lighthearted about, and I can spend the time to power level instead of being the best of the game. But as I learn, there's a lot of depth. Oh. Soylent, that's the space food, right? Like I uh, I have my own story with that stuff, and my best friend, to him, he's an electrical engineer, has the most mathematical mind of anyone you'll ever meet, and he was. I don't have any of my fans on there. They're plugged in. I didn't turn them on, but he was calculating how much time he spends preparing food and eating food, and he's like, this is great. I can save all this time of my life if I have this food in a cup that I just drink and move on with my day. Um, and so he bought a lot of it. Like he bought like a year's worth of supply of this stuff, like hundreds and hundreds of dollars of it, and maybe not a year, but he had several months worth, and turns out he couldn't digest it. It was like he was allergic to something in it, and I ended up acquiring all of it. So suddenly I had all these boxes of space food in my old apartment, and it became more like a snack. I'm hungry after like whatever time of the day, and just some filler food to get me on to my next meal. But I've got an iron stomach. For 3 years, I was on a 5,000 to 6,000 calorie a day diet, and I was like 240 pounds, and I still had abs, but that process of just eating all that food, like it's hard to eat 5,000 calories in meat, vegetables, and rice. Like it's hard. It was much harder than any like cutting diet I've ever done. But it gave me an iron stomach. This space food, I think the one I had was actually called Joylent, not Soylent, but they're the same thing. And this thing would just give me like a mass in my stomach. It was just like it was like I digested it, but it was almost like somebody poured salmon in the gears. So Dandy is starting up. Yeah, so yeah, my best friend has had a lot of problems over the years. He's he caught an autoimmune disease, which gave him arthritis and essentially shut down his whole life. Him and I had gotten into the partner dancing scenes together, as well as he was part of a couple other communities. And suddenly, he's not even able to work, so he had to go on, and they wouldn't let him get on disability. So he he went through all his savings, had to move back in with his parents at like 30 something years old, and in the house. That guy had a whole bunch of issues, and he had problems with his Achilles tendon, and the autoimmune disease was doing weird things. It was causing him issues that you wouldn't think. Like because of his autoimmune disease, he dislocated his kneecap. It made him like prone to those type of injuries, and we were out at a party, and he was dancing with a woman, and he took a step, and his kneecap dislocated, and he fell down and popped back in, but he tore like everything you can imagine getting torn in there. And I grabbed the guy. He's I'm 5'11". He's 6'2". I grabbed him. I threw him over my shoulder, and I carried him up 2 flights of stairs out of that basement. Well, like it was like it was a weird way to get out. Like you got to go up a flight of stairs to get to the main floor, but then you can't just leave from there. You gotta go up another flight of stairs, cross a hallway, and then to come down a couple steps out in the. And then instead of carrying him home, I ended up carrying him to his parents' place. His dad's a doctor, and his dad took him to the doctor. Well, give it a try. It didn't do it like that Joyland Soylent stuff didn't do anything bad to me, but you did and I also had only banana flavor. So Dandy is in the grasslands right now. All right. Yeah, I think you sent me some pictures though, and you fill out 225 pretty well. Nice thick back. All right. So I'm trying to get my setup working here. I sort of messed everything up. I want to be able to see what Danny's doing as well as myself, and it's not working. All right. So I think we're all set up. I don't even feel like flexing today. Everything is just. I feel like I'm running on fumes from not sleeping. I was so tired earlier this week. I would literally work 12 hours. I was working from 6 to 6. The earliest day I did was 7 a.m. till 6 p.m. Wasn't able to take my lunches or any breaks. And I got the job finished at 4:58 Friday night. And I would go to the gym, like I would get home like 6:30. I had to be at the gym for 8. So from 6:30 to 7, I would eat. And then from 7 to 7:45, I would take a nap on the couch. And then from 8 p.m. till 10 p.m., I'd work out. Get home at 10:30, have my protein shake, shower, dry off, go to bed. And that was my life for the entire week. And Thursday was a day that actually hit me. So Thursday, my eyes were like I went in a meeting with my boss to go through some of the final stuff here, and both my eyes were twitching. It was almost like the world was like swimming around me, and that was fun. But I was so tired. I did my workout, and then got home and collapsed. You gotta be ready for this hot summer, yeah. Uh, like cutting can really suck depending on how fast you go about it. But from what you're saying, you've already been on the right track, right? So you're already getting results. If you start suffering more, like as you start losing more weight, you're gonna have to suffer more to keep the same rate of progress. Or if you're not losing enough for your taste, uh, you can cut more. It's gonna suck more, but it will work. Calories in versus calories out always works. But if you lose weight too quickly, there will be more muscle mass lost just because your body will take anything that you're made up of, turn it into energy, and use that to make up the deficit. All right. So Dandy is doing her thing. Yeah, but what's funny is I actually had 3 women flirt with me this week since last Sunday, and it's been probably like 8 months since the last time I've been flirting with at the gym. But the last one, which happened on Thursday, so Thursday I was doing muscle ups and one arm pull ups, and there is a rack that's got cables on the sides and a pull-up bar here. And this is the best pull-up bar to do the muscle-ups on because it's not so corrugated. Not corrugated. What's the word? Let's go with corrugated, so it doesn't rip up your hands like some of the other ones. It's actually got nice rubber on it. And she comes right up in my space and starts like literally right in front of me, so I can't even do my muscle ups because she's like there and like puts her butt out, puts her chest up, starts giving me like the eyes, and it was just, she was very, very awkward about it, and then started giving me excessive compliments. And the only thing I cared about was I don't know, like I try to have somewhat control over who breathes on me. And I didn't want to talk to her because she was up in my space without a mask. Oh. Let's move this. My bouncy ball. So it's going to be another stream of monkey see, monkey do. Last time I followed along her stream, I caught there was a warm up, and then there was a sweat section, like in 3 parts: warm up, sweat, and stretching. I forgot there was a stretching part, and I just pieced out. I'm like, oh, she's done, I'm done, walked away, and then closed my stream down, went on her stream just until she's gonna end, and was like, oh, she's got more to go. Oops. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. This was actually making me a little bit nauseous. Oh. So I don't have plans for the rest of the day. This is the first day I have nothing planned. I got up at 10 a.m. so I got 3 hours of sleep, and then I went to the bank. I had about $20,000 in checks to deposit. Oh, I paid my rent last night. I went out and got fast food for the first time. I got Subway. On the weekend I meal prep for the entire week, and I spent like 5 hours just preparing food. And I prepared all that food, and then I decided I earn myself a reward. So I got out a fruit tray and I cut my finger almost to the I cut my finger right through the bone with a plastic fruit tray, and it's healed up really nice. So it's been like 5 days, but I wrapped it up. It didn't get infected. It wasn't very wide, but it was deep. Um, you can't even tell. You can still see the mark right now, but it's fine. I felt a little bit dumb from that, but but yeah. So tons of vegetables, and I had some chicken breast left over, so I ate the chicken breast. And once I ran out of chicken breast, I cooked a whole bunch of like chicken. I bought it as chicken stir fry. It's basically chicken breast that they've already cut for me because I'm lazy. And I actually, when I bought it, I bought 8 kilograms of meat at one time. I went to the meat store, 8 kilograms of meat in 2 kilogram bags, so 4 bags, and I just fried it all. But 2 of them I made really spicy. When I was at the meat store, they had this sauce that was about this tall, and it has an insanity meter for how spicy it is, and it's like the maximum spicy and all that stuff. And okay, let's try this out. So you're supposed to put it in on the drop for the meat, and the lid fell off, and I had my face over top when I did it, and like the fumes burnt like cleaned up my sinuses. So it was like God was like, woo, right? It just like woke me up. And then I went to the gym after because I did this in between like 6 p.m. and 8 p.m. I just really quickly fried stuff up. And I was at the gym and I was just like just kept coughing because I had all this hot powder all over me. All right. So Dandy is starting up. So now let's do what Dandi does. Reaching a rainbow. I don't know what that was. A rainbow, right? This is a rainbow. Ah! It's like the Simpsons when they're going to go fight and they start wailing their arms at each other and they start walking like machines. I am fighting you. I actually just changed directions there. I don't think anyone noticed, but I'll try that. So it's warm up, warming up the hips. Oh, my leg, my hamstrings are. I overstretched my hamstrings last night. How's my camera doing? I don't like where my camera is, so let's. Potato it and chop it down. I don't know what that means. Oh, Reaching up, stretching down. Oh, my hamstrings are tight. Actually, they're not tight. They're just overstretched and protecting themselves. So both hands up, one hand out. I can't even touch my toes today. I was doing the splits last night. Oh. Feet touches, feet touches, feet touches. I could kick straight. I'd rather do a cross. I keep messing up the giant beach ball. What are we doing? I like this one. Lunge back, lunge back. All right, lunge back. Oh, I'm not limber today. I'm gonna stop complaining. I'm just gonna start enjoying it. Less complaining, more just doing. All right, no more complaining at me. Oh. Actually, my favorite side lunge to warm up is this one. So now we're punching. Oh, this way. Jumping jacks. Stop. Down or up. Okay. Thirsty. That's not a complaint. Now squatting. Yeah, so a friend of mine at the gym was doing squats on Friday, and the last time I saw him, he's been telling me how much progress he's been making. He's been beating all his old PRs, and I'm like, that's good for you, man. I'm happy for you. And then I watched him squat yesterday. He was squatting 315, and he squat like this. This was his whole squat. He's like, that's his squat. And then he went down to 225, and I would consider that maybe like his 315, one third of the way down for depth. But even with a 215, he's only going halfway down. So now what's next? So warm-up's done. All right, so next category, that was the break. Warm-up's finished, now we sweat. And then stretching. I'm dancing to Dandi's music right now. I'm finally getting in the mood for it. Finally getting in the... Okay, so now we're starting the exercise. Monkey see, monkey do, what Dandi do. Let's get more into my quads, more. This, what you doing? Like squat, twist. Okay, twist, squat, twist. I'm adding my own, whatever I feel like. Probably gonna burn myself out at this rate. That's fine. I don't know, I'm doing, whoa. I mean, maybe I'm getting a little bit too. All right, jumping jack. Squat, jump. I don't think she's, ooh, I need to like that one. Lost my. All right, so kick, 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 squat. Kick, kick, kick. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. All right. Whew. Shake it off, shake it off. Hydration break. Dandi, how's it going? Right now, I'll send the link in chat. I'm following along beside this woman's aerobic workout. Right now we're in the sweat stage. Warm-up stretch, warm-up sweat stretching. So what are we doing, just squats now? Whoa, whoa. Twist jumps, what are those? Twist jumps. Glad to hear you're doing well. Always glad when you can drop by. I was faking my collapse every time, and I accidentally caught. So still in sweat mode. Lunges. Push-ups. I should lower this. My nose is running a little bit. 3 more exercises according to Dandi. Quick feet. She told me to. I don't have room. I'm totally going to start step in between mine. So I feel like step, step. Up to the side again. I can't figure out backwards. I'm like messing up all the time. It's hot in here. Or is it just me? Oh, that's why I got messed up. There's a core section, then stretching. There's 4 sections. Warm up, sweat, core, stretching. Last time I finished core and I left before stretching. I'm almost out of water. Actually, I have a second one that's day-old water with a quarter of it left. But if I have to make do, all right, so side plank to start. Core, I should lower this camera. Get Mr. Ball out of the way. Too much hair. So I'm assuming the next side, she's just doing timer stuff right now. Yeah, so I also put on some weight recently. I'm at 205 pounds right now. Burpees. Uh-oh. This damn ball. How's she doing it? She's jumping her feet together and then coming up. I want to make sure I'm doing it the way she's doing it. So she's jumping back. Downward dog. Oh, that's not downward dog. I can barely see what's going on because she's surrounded by CGI grass right now. What's she doing? Oh, she's lifting up. She's doing it. Mountain climbers. See, that's what I thought we were doing originally. Feet to the chest. You can do it! I agree. It's been, I'm working on 3 hours of sleep right now. Feel a little bit like dry sweating. But once I started getting going, easy. Mostly I try to change my mentality, right? I started off here, I'm like, oh, I'm sore, I'm tired. And then I'm like, no, you know what? I'm gonna stop complaining and I'm just gonna enjoy the ride. And that's what I did. So we're doing planks now. Oh, she's done. A reverse plank. All right. Oh, I just popped my ankle. That was interesting. Celebratory discharge, huh? I think that's what Dandi calls her what's it called on Twitch when you get consecutive donations until you get a different like tier 1, tier 2, tier 3, tier 4, some sort of combo. I can't remember the name of it for the life of me right now. That's sad. Danny's had a hard week. So now we're into stretching. I feel like flex is like, eh. Do what Dandy do. I don't like where the camera is. Ooh, that one made me a little bit lightheaded. Just gonna change the music. I'm ready for a nap, guys. Yeah, after typically streaming, what time is it now? It's like so like 8 hours. Like this is like 8 hours earlier than my typical stream. So a lot of my regulars don't make it. So these tend to be quieter streams. I appreciate Mike Woods and Mr. Banda, Mr. Almighty Banda, coming out to chat with me. You know what? I think part of the reason is it's just very hot in here. Unlimited power. Yeah, guys, I think I'm about done. Well, thanks for coming by, Mr. Banda. I am actually going to raid her because I'm not feeling the stretching right now. I'll do my own stretching tonight. Right now, I just wanna take a cold shower. That's what I want to do. All right. Thank you everybody for coming out. This was take 3 of Follow Along beside Dandy Does It. I have plenty of fun. And today is going to be rest for the rest of the day, but I'm glad I took the time to do it. I almost didn't just because I'm not going to bed at a reasonable time, but I figured, you know what? Let's just do it and it'll work out, and it did. Glad to have done it. Thank you everybody. Goodbye.